Good morning. Hopefully this thing works. Testes. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testes. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're blinking. That means we need a new batteries. How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. I think it's Friday. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. Last I checked, it was Friday. I think. Thank you for all the hosts. I appreciate it. I suppose we should flip over to this here. Whoa. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hey, no spray painting, no. We tried to live it, but we couldn't. Good morning to you, sir. I'll post the spray that we did yesterday. Unfortunately, I had some problems with. We picked up enamel, and it was ridiculously windy. So we're probably going to put that piece up after this piece is done, and then do some work to that piece. Once it's all dry and everything. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna download Streamlabs. Hey sub, what's going on? Fix it. Fix it now. How you doing, sub? No. We were actually, I was actually spraying on a panel, wood panel. We went out and I had this sudden urge to spray paint. So we went out and we got some wood panel, which was cheaper than most of the canvas I work on. Although I have spray painted on some canvas. I've never done a video of it. There's a actually we recorded about 20 minutes of spray paint. I'm good, man. I'm good. Enjoying life, you know. We're trying to. Trolling people, you know. The norm. I wanted to try to do kind of a little tutorial on on spray paint or spray paintings. If you've ever seen those like Galaxy spray paints, I haven't done one in years. But unfortunately, with enamel, it doesn't work the same. So I just kind of winged it. I think we might try to invest in some better spray paint or thinner base spray paint instead of enamel. But we did end up getting some really, really cool cracks. I never troll people. I mean, that's all I do, generally. Pretty sure there's quite a few people who want to throw things at me. I'm trying to get away from it a little bit, to be honest. Pretty sure if it weren't for the fact that I subbed to certain people, they'd ban me automatically. Pretty sure some of their mods are like, maybe I should just ban him. Time him out for like eternity. I see you've been playing some of the Modern Warfare there, Sub. Are you feeling alright? You running a fever or something? Not you. You know two channels that are not like that? I don't know. Some days I'm pretty sure that at least one channel would definitely ban me. Without hesitation some days. Oh. Oh, okay. That's cool. And he didn't like set up a new account or anything? Or a different profile, I guess that's what it would be called. Profile. Here I thought you were grinding out to some Battle Royale. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, it gets kind of sketchy when you have secondary accounts. I know here in the last year, we've had some problems with accounts and things not working the way they should or the way that they're quote unquote marketed to. Especially with certain games, we've had some issues with we had some issues with Division 2 and the add-on content not carrying over, even though it is supported on the Xbox, and it took us quite about 3 to 4 months to get it fixed. And then Game Pass, like, it's weird because my wife can't directly access Game Pass. Like, there's in the tab, it just wants her to get Game Pass. But if she goes to the store, she can download any of the games from Game Pass. It's really weird. Oh, you're gonna kicking some ass. Well, it's cool that you let him, use your Xbox. That's pretty awesome. Such a nice guy. I'm telling you what. Yeah, we've gotten GameShare set up the right way. We've had it set up for the right way for some time now. It just with certain games, you they want you to. It's really weird, especially right now. GameShare doesn't really work the way that it originally should have anymore. But yeah, we share games between two consoles. So my wife's console is set up as my home, and my console is set up as her home because she's bought games through her console, and most of the games get purchased through my console. But some of the add-on content, like I don't know if you know this, but Ubisoft does not actually support game sharing at all. It's all on Xbox's side. So if you go to them and you're like, "Hey, this ain't working," they send you to Xbox. It was a nice little mess there for a little bit. But, we got it solved. The Game Pass thing is a little weird because she can't directly access it. I think it's just to get, people to, assume that they don't have Game Pass, so they invest in it. That would be my guess. So they automatically just go to the store and get Game Pass on their own, even though they have access to the games. It's just weird. And I'm pretty sure that game sharing will go to the wayside here in the next little while because a lot of add on content won't transfer over. Yeah, a lot of people use it. I mean, it's just like, if you do like the add on content, let's say you do I know that on GTA, Criminal Enterprise won't transfer over, so you have to buy it individually for each count. And that's kind of the same way that VIP worked for Division 2, is that it was supposed to be shareable, but you couldn't share it. And it had something to do with a pre-order, I guess. It was quite the mess. My wife ended up having to contact the CEO of Xbox just to get it fixed because she was on the phone for hours. Hey, what's going on? How are you this morning? Anybody do anything interesting yesterday besides, work, contemplate life? Sleep? Has anybody seen the Banksy bathroom yet? I know I shared it to a couple Discords because I thought it was hilarious. Nope. I would definitely highly recommend checking it out because it's really quite funny. And if you actually pay attention to the picture, there's an actual rat. Woke up at 4 p.m. Jeez. Sleep schedule gone. Airbrush painting, awesome. What's your plan? What's the plan? You just gonna go wing it? Or do you have a plan in place? And I guess apparently creativity is at an all-time high. And it's at the highest it's been, like, forever. You blame Dragon and all these Americans you like to watch? It's not our fault. I mean, we could just reschedule for you, you know. You should start demanding that content creators reschedule. I know, right? How dare they, motherfuckers. I know, those damn time zones, I'm telling you what. Why can't it just be universal? I know we play with we have a friend that plays on Xbox and he's in the UK, and it's always strange that, oh, I think I'm gonna go to bed. It's only 5 a.m. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, yeah. I do too. I'll find something to keep me up sometimes. Oh, I keep wiggling it. Wiggling it. Little by little. It's because I'm holding it. There's a lot of times I want to stream like at like 3 in the morning, but I never do. And I don't want to stream too late, even though that seems to be the creative hour is later in the evening. I can see that. I can see it. If I can get DaVinci Resolve to work because I re-downloaded it, I highly doubt I'm going to get it to work. Just because of my GPU. I'll give you guys a short little tutorial if any of you want to use it. That's only if I can manage to get it to work. I really need to update my GPU. Actually, I probably just need a new computer altogether. Oh no, I painted a banana. We have a banana sub. I try to sell paintings all the time. I try to sell people. I try to sell. You should. I mean, seriously. Ask Dragon. I'm always like, hey, buy my painting. Buy my painting. Buy my painting, dude. You need this in your life. Here we go. Banana painting. Just for you. I think that's in the shot. I had to rearrange some things just to get over here. Banana painting. That painting's worth at least 200,000. At least. At least. I need to get a website going. I think that's going to be my next plan, is just get a website going so people can see the traditional. The traditional, for the most part, is very hidden. I don't share it very often. It's more the digital that I'm sharing. I think it's because the pricing is a little bit more friendly for people. I don't know if people like it. And I don't utilize the platform that I'm on to its fullest potential. I'm not a huge fan of making money for other people, especially if they have the platform and I don't, because that seems to be a meta for most of these companies. At least 2 mil. If you utilize those platforms, now I'm not gonna say, ArtPal's a little bit different, but if you utilize, let's talk art platforms for a minute here. Okay, so a lot of artists will use different platforms. Like, let's see, I don't know of any. Let's see. I'm really trying to think of some platforms here. The bad part is that most of the time when you're advertising these places, you're not actually advertising yourself, you're advertising for them. So you can make a little bit of money. Uh, your profit margins are not real high. That's the biggest problem with a lot of these platforms is okay, so if we take actually we'll talk about design by humans because a lot of artists use design by humans and a lot of streamers use design by humans. Okay, the problem with design by humans is hey, you need to advertise us and we'll pay you if something sells. You can do affiliates, you can sell your own merch here. We'll give you like $2. Okay, I'm not all about that. You're using the artist to make you money. Hey, schizophrenic bunny pumpkin. There's a lot of art on Pornhub. Yes, there is. There is a lot of art on Pornhub. Some really good art, I might add. But I mean that's the main problem with a lot of websites is hey, go make us money and we'll give you a little bit in return. The return is not the greatest unfortunately for artists. Uh, and you really need a platform that runs about 50-50. I would say that 50-50 is fair. Okay, that's fair in my opinion. And not a lot of companies want to do that. They just want to profit off of your efforts. What's Pornhub? You like how the work is developed? Well, this one's taking some time. That's because I'm hand painting in the black. I'm not using a marker or anything. What have you been up to lately, sir? I haven't seen you in ages. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Schizophrenic Pumpkin also does a similar style that I do. His is more organic shape, and mine is very. Sometimes I'll go really organic. It's hard not to stay organic once you get started. I try to involve all kinds of different lines and shapes, and I mean, this one's lacking in the straight lines quite a bit. It's more organic lines than anything. So I put in a straight line. What'd you get banned for? Or should I ask? So you got banned from Mixer. Nothing? You got banned for nothing. How's Twitch? I'm actually streaming over there as well. Right now. Streaming to a couple different platforms. Because the Mixer creative has gone to the birds. A lot of them are playing games now. I know, sub, I know. I'm also streaming to DLive as well. It's okay, nobody's watching me over there anyway. Don't you just love the optimism in my voice? It's okay, nobody's watching over there. Yeah, I know. I know, sub. I was actually there. I was talking to another content creator that has started to restream his stuff. That's true. Luna is body painting and she's doing some killer stuff. But most of the time, if she's streaming like some Animal Crossing, which there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of them have gone more where the viewers are going. Just my thoughts. I can't say that's 100% true. Because I still see Luna do art. And I think, I mean, Seven hasn't stopped doing the creative. And PT's still doing creative. There's a couple other people on the platform that are doing creative that are pulling in some nice numbers. Not that numbers are the only thing that are important. Seven is Bay. Oh, Rhino Lion? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a very cool dude. I think he's getting to the point where he's gotten enough follows and stuff that he should be probably close to partnership, which is really cool. We need some more people, more creatives in partner, in my opinion. Unfortunately, the creative, at least on Mixer, I mean, I know Twitch is a little bit different, but at least the creative on Mixer doesn't pull a lot unless you happen to be like Deadmau5. I haven't been in Rhino's stream in ages. It's mostly because I'm usually passed out by the time he streams or I'm away from the PC. Yeah, there is a lot of mad talent on Twitch. I know they've a few people have tried to get the body painters over from Twitch, and the thing that stops them from coming over is TOS. But there's some mad talent here too. I see a lot of mad talent every day. My Twitter feed has become art, more or less. Seems like there's more artists posting to Twitter lately, which is cool. You're not huge on body paint, but come on, most of those girls are naked. Well, not naked, but they're damn close. I wasn't huge on body paint, but since I've started to see some of the work those people do, it'll blow your shit out of the water. Clock tape project, no, but I'll definitely hang on. Where's the pen? We're gonna write that down. Let's see, clock tape project. Okay, we wrote it down. Black. Black tape project. Okay, so it's black tape. Alright, we'll check that out. I'm sure it's pretty cool. Clack Tape Project 2 for Oh, that's interesting. Sounds cool. I mean, that sounds like a cool project. There's a lot of things going on right now. It's insane. All the things. I mean, I sit there and I read. I'll check the news, and at least, like right now, art is picking up some tread as far as news goes, which is awesome. And it's not like your typical art news. You know, like somebody sold some shit for like $1.5 million. He has an Insta account. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. There's been a couple artists that I picked up on. One of them was tagged in one of my posts that does skateboards, and it's because I posted a skateboard on Instagram, and the shit he does with skateboards will blow your mind. And I'm seeing a lot of murals pop up too, which is really cool. Like they sometimes will feature a mural that's popped up, and mainly it's all like murals that are for like the people that you don't tend to think about when it comes to all this shit, you know, like the people who are out in the thick of it, doing their best, going to work, taking care of people. And that's really cool. And I've seen some pretty interesting things pop up. Like the like some of the stuff that the Gorilla Girls are posting is really quite humorous. Like they have a printout now that you can go download and cut out so you can have your own gorilla mask. By liar, well, that doesn't really shock me because a lot of businesses are buying art. Not, I mean, just not just as a collection. And I've talked about this a couple times. That large firms are purchasing it as a means to advertise or market, and the reason they're doing it is like they'll buy local artists art if they want to make themselves appear to be local friendly, and it also they found that it promotes better work environments, healthier work environments. Private collectors piss me off. Not that I mind my private collectors, because my private collectors are awesome. Or at least most of them are. But most private collectors want to make a lot of money off of somebody else's shit. I guess that's just the nature of the beast. I guess that's collecting in general. We're talking investment. Yeah, I would say that, I mean, if I could get my hands on some pieces of work, I don't think I'd ever sell them. To be honest, I've tried to get a Dolly sketch a couple times. I've looked into trying to get a Frank Gehry sketch. I would really, really dig a Frank Gehry sketch just because it's awesome. But there's a lot of creators that are picking up a lot of tread right now for what they're doing. And that, in my opinion, is just freaking amazing. And it's great to see everybody getting into creative and doing it, because if you're doing it, it opens up your eyes to more things, different things and different ideas. And when you're creative, new things are invented, new things are, made, and people start thinking outside the box instead of living inside the box. Apparently, I made Arky sad. I don't know how I made my Arky sad. It's probably because I was talking about private collectors. Alright. As long as you get paid and exposure. Somebody gonna be running around naked later. All that exposure. You wanna live inside my box? I don't know if you'll fit. It's a pretty tight little box. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Gonna grill, rehide Easter eggs because you've got too many of them. Or just try to enjoy the time away from work. Nope. No. Where the hell was I? Oh yeah, I was right there. Whoops. So no big plans, huh? Man, everybody's quiet today. Have any of you checked out the Luna curated gallery that she's doing over there? You haven't? I think if you go over to Twitter, you can see most of it if you can find the thread. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody post in the thread in a minute. I know she'll redo it again next week. I think. All right. Well, that's cool. Have a good journey. Be safe. Hey, Dree, what's going on? What are you doing today? Yo! What you working on? Anything in particular? Oh, sounds cool. You need to. You still haven't finished that one yet? Thanks for the host, Mad Dog. How are you doing today, man? How's life treating you? Oh, I'm as good as I can be. Just trying to keep working, trying to keep it up. You know, do it every day. Work on it for a couple hours. You know, have a little bit of fun, or try to.
your tongue, let me see your tongue ring. Wine from the ground, let me see you bounce it. Down to the ground like if you was split. Yo, like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Stick out your tongue like if you want lick. Yo, like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Stick out your tongue like if you want lick. Yo, like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Get wild like an animal. 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 Hey, girl, twerk that thing. Stick out your tongue, let me see your tongue ring. Wine from the ground, let me see you bounce it. Down to the ground like if you was split. Yo, like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Like an animal you move so quick. Stick out your tongue like if you want lick. Yo, get well now. Get well now. Get well now. Get wild like an animal. 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 Get wild like an animal.
Alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna let this set and dry so I don't run my hands in some black there. I appreciate you all for hanging out. All the hosts. I appreciate it very, very much. We'll see you guys later. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. All that good shit that nobody talks about.